Hello, welcome back to another trombone lesson. I'm Thomas Labin. I'm a Brooklyn-based trombonist and composer, and today we're going to talk about lip slurs. Lip slurs are an important part of your daily routine. They help you to increase your flexibility, they help you to build your tone, they help you to transverse the range of the instrument and to play in a convincing legato style. They help us to get centered on the instrument and to help us to play more relaxed. Just some very basic examples are just doing low B flat to F and back, and then you can take that kind of lip slur through the partials. Now when I'm practicing these, I'm really focusing on playing right in the middle of the note, right in the middle of the next note. I'm thinking of everything from your chops, your wind support, your slide, if you're having to move your slide. Everything has to happen, everything has to change at the exact instant that you're going to the next note. I find that helps, that idea helps to synchronize everything. Like if you're tapping your foot, that moment of change is really like what I'm focusing on, so that everything changes right at the exact moment. And practicing this is really helpful then when you go on to other things, because then everything it'll be a little more in sync. And I'll do that kind of exercise throughout the partials, getting up into the high range and then getting down into the low range. I find that it's really helpful to do lip slurs in all the ranges so that we can help to build strength in the high range and in the low range. Now, some of my tips to improving lip slurs is, number one tip is to buzz on the mouthpiece. That just helps so many things. I find that it helps to make your lips, it just feels more resonant. Like you get more buzz, you get more resonance from your lips if you buzz the mouthpiece. So I will play the lip slur on the horn first, and then I'll buzz it on the mouthpiece, and then I'll play it on the horn again. When I'm playing on the mouthpiece, I definitely don't want any tongue. I'm trying to get the tongue out of there. I'm trying to just go for air and buzz. One of the things that my old teacher used to have me do is I would hold up the mouthpiece on my chops and how I would buzz it, and then I would notice the shape of the mouthpiece, and then I would touch my chops, and then I would think buzz, 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 so that I could increase the resonance of when I'm buzzing. And then I find that buzzing the entire exercise and then going back on the horn, then it'll just it feels like the exercise is just so much easier, it's smoother, and it's more connected. When you're practicing lip slurs, it's super important to use a metronome so that we have that actual moment of change, so that we can have it in time, because a lot of times things can kind of get out of sync if you're not using a metronome. So if I'm just doing half notes, having that metronome there to keep you honest is really important. I also recommend setting up a recorder so that you can listen to how you're actually sounding, and then you can kind of compare, am I really changing in time with the metronome? How's my sound? Is it right in the middle of each of the notes? That'll really help you to improve your lip slurs. If you're finding this lesson helpful and you'd like to study privately with me, check the link in the description for how to sign up for lessons. I'm currently offering a limited number of spots in my online studio or in person in New York City. I really hope to work with you, and so check that out. So talking on the other end of the lip slurs spectrum, talking about fast lip slurs. Fast lip slurs are definitely a lot different than slow lip slurs. It's important to work on both to develop both kind of things. Fast lip slurs help to develop the flexibility that we need. So definitely also for fast lip slurs, use a metronome. Um, my kind of mantra is when I'm practicing fast lip slurs is that clean is better than fast. I'd rather play fast lip slurs cleanly at a slightly slower tempo than to try to push the tempo and it's, maybe a little fuzzy or not, exactly in time. I think really trying to zone in and make sure everything's like right on time and really clear is really the goal, and then we can kind of push the tempo from there. Not that you ever shouldn't, just try to push, beyond what you're comfortable with. That also has benefit, but definitely go for clean, fast lip slurs than messy, fast lip slurs. The last tip I have on practicing lip slurs is that tonguing can actually help to make your lip slurs cleaner. So sometimes when we're practicing our lip slurs and it's maybe a little messy, that's because like our chops are a little out of sync with the air speed, and so tonguing the notes instead of slurring them can actually help us to clean up the lip slur, because then we'll have a better kind of, maybe it's our ear, maybe it's just like we can hear where each note is, and then having that like clear articulation on each of it will help you when you're slurring to kind of make sure that you really lock in on each partial in the middle of the note. So that was a couple quick tips on practicing lip slurs. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, give this video a like and subscribe for more lessons. And if you're interested in downloading a copy of my daily routine, I have a link for it in the description, as well as a link to sign up for private lessons. So I hope to talk to you soon, and I'll see you next time. Happy practicing.